The pharaoh who tried to erase Egypt's gods may have been fighting the men who owned them. Egypt's temples were not only places of worship, they were banks. The priests of Amun controlled land,
the giver
treasure,
of light to
and
all
labor
lands.
across the kingdom. This was not just religion. This was power. By the time Amenhotep IV became pharaoh in 1353 BCE, their influence rivaled the throne itself. Two powers now stood inside Egypt, the crown and the priesthood. Then something changed. The young king abandoned the name Amenhotep. He became Akhenaten, servant of a new god. The Aten, that decision alone was radical, but what came next was far more dangerous. The change did not stop at prayer. Temples of Amun were closed. This meant cutting off the wealth that flowed into those temples. The god's name was carved out of monuments. Statues were smashed. Priests who had shaped Egypt's religion for centuries suddenly lost their authority.
Sun, the giver of light to all lands.
It was a dismantling. Akhenaten then made another move, one that showed how far the conflict had gone. He abandoned Egypt's ancient capital and built a new city in the desert, Akhenaten, a city where the old gods had never ruled. No temples of Amun, no priesthood, no rival centers of power. Only the king and the Aten. For nearly 20 years, from 1353 to 1336 BCE, Egypt lived under this strange new order. One god, one royal family, one center of authority. But systems built so suddenly rarely survived their founder. When Akhenaten died, the reaction was immediate. The temples reopened, the old gods returned,
the giver of light
his city
to all
was abandoned
lands.
to the desert, his statues destroyed, even his name was removed from the king lists, as if Egypt wanted to erase the king who tried to erase its gods. Historians still argue about what drove him. Was Akhenaten a true believer who tried to change Egypt's religion? Or a king who used religion to break a rival power inside his own kingdom? Either way, his experiment nearly rewrote Egyptian civilization.